Okay, good morning guys, or afternoon, wherever you are. I think my camera's just gone crooked. I haven't got a proper clip for my phone and it's driving me mad. Pete and I are on a budget now between now and Christmas, and quite a strict one really, and we haven't got as much money coming in as we would have liked. So randomly, I'm trying to do, first time for a long time, is do a whole month's worth of meal planning, and that's breakfast, lunch and dinners. And I've gone to Waitrose this morning, and the reason being is because I can buy fresh products, fresh veg and some fresh salad, and I know it will last a lot longer than my normal shop. I normally go to Aldi. I've just last few days checked my bank account online and gone through 2 months worth of statements, and honestly the amount of times I've gone to Aldi, in theory for top-ups, but I am one of them people. I'm completely guilty. I'll go into a shop like that and I'll see offers and I'll get them, and I'll go down the middle aisles and I think, oh yeah, so for instance, not very long ago at all, I went in there, just walked past the middle aisle. I was determined not to stop. And I saw a mirror that can go outside, an arch mirror that can go outside. So I bought it. And I'm like, I didn't need it. It was definitely something I just wanted or liked. So I bought it. Absolutely not necessary. So I thought today, I will go to Waitrose. I will do as much as I can fit in my freezer at the moment. I've only got like a half-size freezer, for instance, like under a counter size. That's one of the things we're saving for. And what to get before Christmas is a full-size freezer to sit outside in our shed. And I just thought, if I go there, I know my fresh stuff will last longer in my fridge. I won't pop back. And I wrote a list this morning. I've put it down somewhere in my list. Anyway, I wrote a list. I'd made a meal plan, wrote a list, and literally stuck to my list. Ticked everything off as I went, walked out the shop. Now, yes, there are things, I've got a couple of things that were a yellow sticker, but that's because I know I'm going to use them quite soon. Oh, at this moment I can't quite find them. Well, there's one of the mushrooms. But I know, for instance, I buy Waitrose's Maris potatoes and put this bag in the bottom of my fridge. And that can last me up to 4 weeks, assuming I don't eat them all. It can last me, and the potatoes are still fresh, hard, not sprouting, lovely. A cauliflower, that'll sit for 2 weeks at the bottom of my fridge, lovely. The salad bits, again, up to 2 weeks in my fridge. Spinach, maybe 7 to 10 days, probably not quite 2 weeks, but I'll be using that this weekend, most of it anyway, so I'm okay about that. But I will go down what I did buy and try and go through the meal plans and then give you the total price at the end. So I bought, this was the most expensive thing, it shocked the life out of me and made me feel a little bit sick. Fish pie mix, okay, and I wanted to get 2, this is 400 grams, I wanted to get 2. They were £7.50 for that. I was like, no. I know it'll be good, don't get me wrong. So then what I did was, to top it up, I bought some cooked seafood, and I can't remember what I paid for that. Cooked seafood, I don't actually, oh yeah, £4. So it comes to £11.50. It will make an absolutely massive fisherman's pie. And that will be 4 dinners out of that. So I'm okay about that. And it's a really good, it's a sumptuous dinner. It's a special dinner almost for us, but it's lovely. I bought 2 lots of, and you'll notice nearly everything I've bought is Waitrose's own essential brand. So I haven't gone top end for a lot of stuff. I've got the higher welfare, and any meat I buy from anywhere now I go for higher welfare. I've got the higher welfare pork mince, 8% fat, and I'm going to be making lasagna. I know it's meant to be beef mince, but that was what was on offer. That was a better offer today. So I'm going to use lasagna, or what we're doing, lasagna and veg, and burgers, homemade burgers if I do burgers, or I might do shepherd's pie, not sure yet, but that's the mince for that. I got 2 lots of essential lamb chop, well, one's lamb chops and one's lamb stewing lamb. Reason being, the lamb chops are expensive at the moment, so I bought 1 pack of them, and like I did with the fish food, topped it up with a cheaper pieces of lamb. That's going to be either a lamb stew or casserole type of thing in a slow cooker, or I did fancy the other day lamb with some Moroccan spices and some lemons in, and I could have that with some rice and some kind of, I don't know, flatbread or something. I've got a few different things in the freezer that need using up, so I could do that. That would be another lovely dinner. Well, minimum, that lamb will probably do 3 dinners and maybe a lunch. So I work from home. So I have to accommodate everything I eat for all of my meals now, working from home. I bought some organic sausages, Dutchy organic sausages, and that was because they were 25% off. And that will be, I might use one of the sausages for a breakfast one morning to go with beans or sausage sandwich, whatever, and the rest will either go in toad in the hole or a sausage casserole, and that will make 3 to 4 dinners easily. I've got a chicken. Now, if you go one thing to Waitrose, guys, go in and buy this chicken, okay? Now, it's the essential Waitrose again, and it's higher welfare chicken, and that's less than £5, that chicken. The fact it's higher welfare, it's got a lot better flavour. I feel more, better about eating meat if I'm going to eat meat. And it's cheap. That will be cheaper than, I bet, Sainsbury's, Tesco or Asda. I bet it will. I'm sure you can get cheaper at Aldi, but it won't be higher welfare. So that's that. So that's another, that will be 3 main dinners. That's 6 dinners. Each time I'm talking about 3 dinners, whatnot, it'll be, the chicken will be 3 dinners each. That's 6 dinners. The mince will be 4 dinners. The lamb will be 3 dinners and possibly a lunch. The fish pie will be 2 big dinners or 4 smaller dinners with sides. The sausages will be 2 big dinners. And then I also got, so I like to do meat-free days. So I've got some mushrooms, which I'm using this weekend, yellow sticker, with pasta. I've got loads of essential Waitrose pastas. So I'm going to do mushrooms, pasta, cream. Bought 2 of these because it's such a long life date, with cream and garlic. And that'll be a meat-free meal for me this weekend. The macaroni I bought, again, essential Waitrose, and that's to go with the cauliflower. I'm going to do cauliflower and cheese macaroni, and that will be 4 to 6 dinners I'll get out of one big dish out of that. So excuse me, I've just got a really itchy nose today. I keep thinking I'm going to sneeze, but I don't. I also bought essential Waitrose lasagna sheets to make with the lasagna. With the mince. And then for some breakfasts, I was planning, I can't get much in the freezer like I say, so I just bought some crumpets. I bought a small loaf of bread because I've already got some bread, multigrain bread. For toast, I've got eggs. Yeah, I always buy organic eggs, always, and I only buy 6 at a time. So eggs, I'll have egg on toast, scrambled egg, omelette, whatnot for breakfast. I use the eggs for the Yorkshire puddings to go with any roast dinners we do. I've got, so the eggs is also for salad, boiled egg salad sandwiches for my lunches. But like I say, the lunches you might think, also one of my favourite lunches. Lunch is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Love them, just love them. Don't hate me, I love them. And then I bought, as a quick shortcut, instead of having to make homemade, because I would end up making loads, and like I said, I haven't got the freezer space, I've bought this. It was the cheapest there today, cheaper than any home brand, and that's the Heinz just tomato sauce for bolognese, to go for the, well, it says bolognese, I will use it for lasagna. I'll use that for lasagna. What else did I get? I've got small milk, hoping that can fit in the freezer, and 2 garlics, 2 bulbs of garlic, which I do a lot of garlic with. Now you will see on here I haven't got toiletries, because my toiletries, my kitchen rolls, my toilet rolls, and generally things like toothpaste, whatnot, I buy in bulk once a year from Costco and it saves me a fortune. I use small products, so they're delivered. So my small dishwasher and washing machine tablets and my all-purpose surface cleaner takes up a lot less space, all delivered, and it's all environmentally friendly. And you just send the empty bottles back and they refill them for you at a fraction of the cost. I've also got, so I think I've got about 16 dinners out of what I've shown you already, 16 days worth of dinners. And then, like I say, for breakfast, I was doing crumpets, eggs or beans on toast, egg salad sandwiches for breakfast and lunches. This is salad greens, PB&J sandwiches. But also, I know Peter and I will eat the night before, and I know I will have some. I haven't got them to hand. I've got glass Pyrex dishes with a plastic lid for the fridge, and they're oven proof. Not that I really use the oven. I use my Ninjas or my Groceries for everything now. They go in there, they go in the freezer, go in the fridge, in the dishwasher. Lovely. They're on Amazon. I've never had a better set in my whole life of cooking and being in a kitchen. I do need another set of them, and when we finish what we're saving for this year, which I'll tell you in a minute, I'm going to get some more. But that's about it. If there's anything there that you would like to watch me cook, I will put the fish pie down below, link, because it's phenomenal and you'll love it. And if I can do it, honestly, anybody can do it. Burgers and fries, I'm in an iron about with the mince. I'm definitely doing a lasagna, but I might do a shepherd's pie or cottage pie, will it be? What have we got? Pork? Whatever. I know it's beef or lamb, isn't it? Pork mince? Don't know. I might then do some burgers, actually, pork burgers. We're going to do sausages, either sausage and mash, or which will be sausage and mash will be 2 big dinners and a lunch with one of the sausages next day for me. Or if I do a Yorkshire, a toad in a hole, that will be 2 big dinners and a good sized lunch for me the next day. So that's 3 meals out of that. Mac and cauliflower cheese, like I say, I can probably get up to, because it's going to be macaroni and cauliflower. It'll fill a great big dish, and that will probably be 6 meals, or 2 big dinners and 4 lunches for me, because I'll keep them in these dishes in the fridge. That'd be perfect. The salad I'll be using in sandwiches, and like I say, the spinach will be going this weekend with my mushrooms, my garlic, my cream and my pasta. So that's that. Now, my plan is, I've got lots of pantry items, as would appear obvious. My plan is to only shop when I can get anything else in the freezer, like any proteins or any main stuff in the freezer. So I'm hoping that won't be for another 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to keep every receipt and just see what I spend, and then compare it to what I was spending at Aldi, however you want to say it, because I do think this will be cheaper for me because of the way I shop. I'm a bad shopper. I'm an impulse buy shopper. So I made my meal plan, I took my list, I literally ticked everything off on my list and walked out the shop, which is good. But that's because you're going to Waitrose and there's not really a lot you want to look at in there. I did buy Pete a birthday card, and well, honestly, I was disgusted with that price as well. £2.85 for this card, and it's not even that great. So take that off of the total food bill. Yeah, so, and then, and as you can see, I don't buy fruit, and that's because I don't eat fruit. So if Peter wants any fruit, and that's very rare for him as well, he will buy a piece of fruit a day or whatever for himself while he's out at work. I don't eat fruit, never really have eaten fruit. I'll eat the occasional banana if I really fancy it throughout the year, 1 maybe 2. And then at Christmas I'll eat the satsumas because they're Christmassy, and that's it. And to this day, sorry, just zooming my cat off there. She's coming up for a look, she can smell the fish pie mix. And to this day, I've never had a filling. And that's because, and even the dentist said, it's because you don't eat fruit and you don't eat sweets. I'm not a sweet eater. But then saying that again, since Pete and I have been together, he'll order a pudding and I've started having bits of his pudding, and I've never done that. I don't buy puddings at home, I don't buy fruit. So I've got lovely teeth, and so I have got good solid teeth. So that's a bonus. That saved me money not eating fruit. And that's it. So reason now I'm doing it this month and this way I'm doing it from Waitrose and not Aldi is because we've got two big things we want to save and buy for by Christmas. We haven't long been back from holiday, and that just fleeced us. It was, it was in Orlando. Do go and look at my playlist. But it absolutely fleeced us. We had an amazing time now, and we are planning to go back in 2 years. But we are now saving for, like I say, a full-size freezer. Pete's put all the electrics out in the shed so we can have a freezer. So we're saving for a freezer to go in there before Christmas. And behind me, we're removing these shelves, and we're going to put some IKEA cabinets along here. So I've got more storage and some above. And then the unit that will go in between, there'll be two end ones, glass ones, and the unit that's in between it, or the work surface in between it, I want to put my ninjas and kasori to free back up my kitchen counter space. And of course we'll have all the cupboard space as well, so I can start, because my pantry is doubled up as a pantry, and saucepans and cookware, and Peter and I both love kitchen stuff, and we're a bit obsessed with buying kitchen gadgets and whatnot. So that's it. Follow along. Do let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. Please do subscribe. It really does mean a lot to Peter and I. We are just only starting out in life together, as well as on YouTube together. We've been together now for about 20 months, and we actually came back sort of together after being apart over 30 years ago. So it's really nice, and it's a bit of a journey for both of us, a new journey. We're both widowed, so it's a bit of a new journey for both of us. And so follow along, say hi, subscribe, and we'll catch up with you soon. So guys, I just wanted to get all that put away quite quickly, because obviously I've travelled, I've been in a car, so I wanted to get all in the freezer and the fridge. So that came to a total of, now I thought it was going to be over £100, because it's been a long time since I shopped in Waitrose, and I know it's really expensive compared to Aldi. However, I did watch a YouTuber a couple of weeks ago, and she did, I can't remember if it was Waitrose versus Aldi price comparison, or was it M&S? But it was one of them two, which I think are on a par, Waitrose and M&S for prices. On a par, and she found quite a few items in Waitrose cheaper, but I still thought in my head, right, this is going to be over £100, but it's going to do most of the month of big dinners and lunches, and then I've got my bits for breakfast as well. So I was expecting it it's about 3.5 weeks worth of food, I would say. So I was expecting over £100. Anyway, I got to the till, and apart from the shocking fish pie mix and a shocking birthday card, it came to a total of £72.98. Yes, I did stick to a lot of Waitrose brands. They're just as nice. I don't see a problem with the Waitrose brands. The only things I do, as you've seen, try to aim for better is higher welfare meats and egg products. And even the milk is higher welfare milk. I know I only buy a small amount at a time, but even that's higher welfare. And hello Luna, she said, move. She can come up now. Move. Yes, so that's what it came to, 72. So I'll take the cost of the card off, because obviously we're not eating that for dinner, of £2.85, and it is literally £70 and 8 pence. £70 and 8 pence. 3 weeks worth of food easily, 3 meals a day easily. I don't really do snacks. If I do, like I said, it'll be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, jam sandwich, or we have just come back from America. Peanut butter and jam sandwich, or I'll do toast, or I will do an omelette, or I'll do egg on toast. I love fried egg on toast, brown sauce, salt and pepper. That's a great snack or a great breakfast, and that'll keep me going. Other than that, I'm really happy. So I'm going to keep all my receipts that I spend in Waitrose. I want to do it for a minimum. I want to try and do 5 weeks, because every third month is a 5-week month. So if you're only paid once a month, some of them months have to last for 5 weeks. So I'm going to try and do it over 5 weeks, and keep an eye on it and see if I do better, and then go back to my bank statements and see how many times I popped it all day on my bank statements. I will probably go out and do a top up like most people do. I will probably get some more bread and pick up a couple of bits of fresh veg. I did mean to say when I was showing you the veg I bought, I do have a freezer drawer full, or 2/3 full, of frozen veg. When veg prices went up at the beginning of this summer, or food prices went up, the fresh veg to me was phenomenal. And I was like, no, I can't keep affording it. And I do eat a lot of veg. So what I did is I bought lots of frozen veg. And the best way I found of cooking it is, just put, I only cook for Peter and I, or just for I if he's out. I put it in a jug, a microwave-proof jug, boiling water on it, and then put it in the microwave, leave it for a few minutes, and then when I'm ready to dish up, put it in the microwave. As I'm dishing a dinner up, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, just brings it all back to the boil. You still got flavourful, crunchy, or al dente veg. Doesn't lose any of the flavours, and it doesn't lose any of the nutrients, and you can then use that veg water if you want to make up some gravy for your dinner. So it's very easy and it's very nutritious. And that's it. So do join me on my little journey at Waitrose, and I'll catch up with you soon. Right, here we are, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, hello, wherever you are. It's just got a little bit cloudy, but it's still September in the UK. It's still really warm out. We're having an Indian summer. Anyway, week 2. So, my Waitrose 5-week challenge. Now, I said earlier in the video, 2 reasons. One is because this veg will stop me going out during the week for top-ups of veg. Okay, this will last, well, sorry, 2 cauliflowers and a broccoli. Even if I don't use any frozen veg or any tinned sweet corn, that will be due for 10 meals, like as in 10 sides, or a cauliflower mac and cheese again, which I'm definitely doing again this week. I had three meals, meat-free meals this week, and it's made a difference. So as you can see, I've got cauliflowers, a broccoli, that we're having fish pie on Monday. I'm gonna have broccoli on the side. I bought yellow label milk. I'm gonna put that straight in the freezer. That will be used for the fish pie on Monday. I'll defrost it Monday morning. Another 6 eggs. I went through the 6 eggs last week quicker than I thought. A hot chocolate mix, and I got the options one because it was half price. I usually drink the Ovaltine hot chocolate, both of which are made with water. It's getting to or darker evenings maybe, so when I go up to bed, sometimes I like to take up, well, most nights I take up a hot drink with my water, and at the end of the day, I'm fed up with tea. I drink a lot of tea, fed up with tea, so I decided I've gone back to hot chocolates. It's supposed to be good for sleeping as well. I don't know, I'm menopausal, bloody knows. And I get up numerous times a night for a wee because of the amount of water I drink all day anyway, and during the night. Yes, so that was that. So that's why I've got options. Sorry, my 6 eggs again are organic. That's one thing I always buy organic is my eggs. I needed some more juice for when the grandchildren visit. One drinks orange squash, which I've still got some, and the other one likes apple and blackcurrant, and that'd run out. 2 packs of tuna in spring water. That's actually for Luna. I very rarely eat tuna. The only reason I got the John West, the branded name, was because it was on special offer. So I got them for her, 8 tins. I do top up her food on a rolling basis with Amazon, so you get it cheaper. She likes, and I got the Encore, small tins of Encore chicken and a broth. So I alternate, not every day, but she'll have tuna in between, and then sometimes if I do a whole chicken, I make sure I don't cook any garlic or onions with it, and I'll give her some chicken as a treat. I needed English mustard. I seem to have 3 jars of 3 jars of French grain mustard. I love it. I like to put it in my cauliflower mac and cheese, but it called for English mustard, so that. I bought a small white loaf. The crusts of last week's bread has gone in the freezer. I will be doing a bread and butter pudding or a bread pudding. I haven't made a pudding like that for years and years, and it's a real old school favourite. Excuse me, old school favourite. mini Baby Bells, that's for my snacks. And then again, cheese, that one packet of cheese I bought last week, I went through in the meals. I'd had it in mashed potatoes, and I'd had it in the cauliflower mac and cheese, and I'd had it in a toasted cheese sandwich. Okay, so that's all I've bought this week. So still in the freezer, I have for my meals the fish pie, which is Monday. I've still got some mince. I've got a whole chicken. I've still got the lamb chops. I've got some sausages, and of course loads of pasta and lasagna sheets, which I'll be using as well. And that came to a total of £30.59. Must admit, I thought it was a tad expensive, but I won't go out again for another week, so that will save me petrol going up and down to Aldi, Lidl, wherever, and it will stop me seeing the middle aisles, because I am a captive audience or a captive customer as soon as I walk in them shops. So this is just me having a trial to see what I can do, and see if it does save me money. And then what I'm going to do after the end of 5 weeks is total it all up. I'll try and work out how many meals I got out of the 5 weeks, and then I would look up 5 weeks of the going to Aldi or slash Lidl. It'll be Aldi, to be fair, because that's the nearest, that's where I normally start. And I'm going to do 5 weeks of every time that's appeared on my bank statement, and then we'll have a look. If it still works out with me visiting the middle aisle for goodies, you know, these things you obviously always need, then I will go back to Aldi if it means I'm up and down. But the thing is, I'm up and down twice a week at least if I want fresh veg, so I don't really like doing that. But anyway, so still on target, I think. Still got loads of protein left in the freezer. I won't buy any cauliflower next week, because these 3 bits of veg will last me, like I say, that 10 meals worth. It'll be 10 meals worth, and it does stay fresh. I do take the plastic off it and recycle it, put it straight in my fridge veg drawer, and the cheese goes in the fridge. Cheeses go in the fridge, and the rest is just cupboard, milk in the freezer.